But we're still gonna get out here, see what we can find for the day, do this thing we call bass for cash. Like it's on today. What's the day, guys? Saturday. But yeah, take a look at this, guys. This ramp is full. I had to park all the way to the back. But let's get on out here, see what we can do today. As you guys come into the chat, just go ahead and hit that like button for me and drop a 1 in the chat. Want to make sure you guys can hear me okay and see me okay. Probably be out here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. See if we can have some fun and catch a few fish. Good listening and fishing is what we always do. See if anybody has any topics or anything they want to discuss today. I know there's a lot of activities and things going on, so I don't know how many people we'll have in the chat today. Some of you guys like that because it kind of, you feel that it helps you out as far as being able to have a better chance of winning some of those funds. Let's go ahead and make a quick video real quick, guys, before we go out here on the water. See, there's another jet ski coming up behind me. We're gonna make a quick. What's going on, Cove Ultimate Fishing? He says, where you fishing today? I'm out here on Lake Lanier as usual. Gonna see what we can get into today. All right, so we're gonna make a quick short video for me to put out on my channel, guys. Just trying to wait a second. There's a guy down there. Kind of not showing the good side of things. All right, so here we go, guys. Another great day out here on the lake, Lake Lanier, baby. We're gonna get out here for a good time, not a long time, and see what kind of fish we can get to the boat. We're doing this thing we call bass for cash, and you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Any of you guys fishing this weekend? Let me know. All right, just like that, guys. All right, let's just put a quick title on here. But let's go ahead and get off of the ramp. Who else do we have in the chat? Fishing for dollars. What's going on? It says we riding back from Table Rock. We didn't go fishing. We had to work right on the lake. Oh man! But did you still take a pole with you? You should have still at least cast it once or twice, right? All right. So we're just gonna keep this one simple. We're just gonna call this boat life, and see how many people can relate to boat life. And let's just put something on here. The good, the bad, the ugly. How about that? Put some hashtags on it. Keep it nice and simple. Let's go down here and see what we want for our thumbnail. There we go. That looks like a good thumbnail right there, guys. And now let's just go ahead and upload it, and we'll see how that does by the end of the day. Chaos Goat says he just got done fishing. If you see something, say something. Hopefully we're gonna get out here and see a few things today. Make sure you guys check out that MoneyBass merch. We got to get back on the merch side of things. There should be a link for anybody that was asking about the hats last time. But I'm not going to wear that today. Don't want it to fly in the water. Cove Ultimate Fishing. Have you been out? I'm pretty sure you've been out there crappie fishing. How are things going with that out on the lake? Now there, you got 7 pike and 6 bass. Sounds like a good day out on the water, Chaos Goat. All right, so there is a lot of boat traffic. If you guys were watching from the very beginning of today's video, the parking lot is full. The parking lot is full. So I don't know. We're just gonna go and check out 1 or 2 spots out on the main lake real quick. Just see how rough it is out there. But you guys know I can handle it. I'm used to fishing offshore. So we're gonna go out here and see if we can find some of these bigger bass today. right, guys, I'll be back in the chat in just a second. Yeah, it's kind of rough out here. Let me just show you guys. It's a little rough out here. But it feels good. It feels good. The sun is still up, shining bright. Have a nice breeze. I'm thinking out here right now that top water bite is going to be out of the question. Let's see. Cove Ultimate says Bass Pro is checking his. He said my touchscreen pad is not working properly. Hopefully be back on the water next weekend. Okay. Oh yeah, these wake boats out here are killers. What's going on, Chef Boy? He said MoneyBass got to say it like Mary Jane. She's my main thing. She makes me feel all right. All right, let's get set up. Man, it would be lovely to have get out here on a nice top water bite, but with the way that these wakes and stuff like that are coming up out here, I don't know if that is gonna happen today. But I do keep my top water baits on deck just in case. So we're gonna go ahead with this skimmer. Man, look guys, I had tied on and made up some custom jigs that I was planning on using. There was a tournament earlier today with the Rob Benders Bass Club, but I just couldn't make it, guys. I didn't make it. So we're gonna move that jig out of the way. I'm not gonna need that for today. Let's see what else we have over here. So all of these things on this side, I will be using these. So let's move my worms over here on this side, and my slower moving baits will stay over here on the worm side of things. I want to give a big shout out to FishXLive. You guys see it right there. Had to go back into the rod locker. It's time to bring some of these lures out of retirement because it's that time of the year. It's top water season, guys. But I haven't caught my first top water fish of the season yet. What's going on in the burning season? What's going on, Chef Boy? We got Firekeeper tuning in. All right, I think we have everything set up so we can get rolling today. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me on the way in. The month of June, man, taking that break for the month of June kind of hurt me a little bit, guys. Everybody's been looking like, where's MoneyBass at? So they haven't been tuning in lately. We got about 15 people in the chat, but I'm gonna get back out here on a regular basis, get back to my routine so we can get those numbers back up. But definitely hitting that like button will help. So make sure you guys double tap that screen for me. Living Out Loud, the podcast, in the chat. I mean, the day is going great already. That's all I needed. Got Living Out Loud. She says, hello, MoneyBass. What's the air temperature out there on the water? I am not sure. I didn't even look before I came out here to see what the temps are. It doesn't feel too bad out here. I mean, there's a nice breeze. If you take a look around, the sun is still up there shining bright. But we have a few clouds out there. Nice breeze, so it's really not all that bad. Oh my goodness. Look at that right there, guys. Oh my goodness, and that cast was lovely. The cast was beautiful. We're gonna bring that bait right over all of those fish. Let me back up off of them first. Put yes in the chat if you guys saw what I saw. If you see it, say it. Just let me know if you saw what I saw. This is cast number 1, guys. We're gonna see if we can make it happen on the first cast. Looks like that'll be a no. That'll be a no. My cast was a little off. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Connor says, oh, I seen it. Connor says, I know what that is right there. Connor says, though, that's some biggins. He was like, let's see if you know what to do with it. We're going to see, guys. Let's see. Can I make it happen? Can I make it happen? Are we going to get some followers? We're going to get some takers today. I want to see some action. Still no action. All right, so we're going to change this bait up. We're going to get something that'll go down there and talk to him. Let's go down there and talk to him now, guys. All right, so we're right out there where we need to be. So now we're just gonna let that count down to about 10 feet down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just kind of guesstimating on how far I need to let that bait fall. Then I'm gonna pop it like that, and then we're just gonna reel it slow. All we need is one to come up here and wanna have some fun with us. That's all we need. Just one little tappy tap. Oh my goodness, guys. They didn't want to hit me with the tappy tap. Oh my goodness. They started falling at that time. But did I mess up, guys? Did I mess up? We're still gonna stay at it. We're gonna stay at it. Let's count it down one more time. What's going on, Random Thoughts? We got Random Thoughts. What's going on, Rory? I see Fred. Fred is back in here. Fred is like, I want to do this thing called Bass for Cash. All right, now let's go ahead and start bringing it in one more again. Man, this boat traffic is throwing me off, guys. Connor says, indeed, money, rip that lip and do that flip. Gonna hit him in the lip and get him with the flip. All right, let me just check something. Okay, we're good down there. We're good. Let's ease on back up where we need to be. All right, there we go. That should get a bite. That cast was right on the money. We got Big Dog checking in. Rory says, I'm currently in the hospital. Uh-oh. I'm dealing with an allergic reaction to my randication. All right, Rory, I hope you get better soon. All right, so we let that one count down. I pop it like that to get those props moving a little bit. And now we're going to see if the fish want to see something and say something. We're doing a nice slow retrieve on it, guys. You see that retrieve? Looking for some action. And it's not happening. All right. It's not happening. So when they act like that, then it makes me have to act a little different too. So let's change the bait up on them. Living Out Loud, the podcast. Good to have you in the chat. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been doing well. Rory, I hope you have a speedy recovery. Living Out Loud said, I got my chickens. Appreciate that, Drew. He said, let's put a 1 in the chat for prayers for Rory. Mask off. I know you were out there on the lake today. How did you do out there on Lake? What was that? Lake Oconee. How did you do out there on Lake Oconee today? What's going on, Waves? Mask off said I had a 10-pounder, but it got off. What was that, a 10-pound log? Shipper says, are these sandals comfortable? Yes, sir. I believe I got these things from Bass Pro. What are they called? King or something like that? King sandals. I like them. They've been good to my feet. You know, my feet are important. Shipper says, serious question. Edmund says, any bendation action? No, sir. Not yet. We've only been out here. We haven't even been out here for 20 minutes, guys. We just put in, rolled out, got to the first spot. So we're at our first location. Shipboy said, you said Bass Pro. Oh, I know them are at least $60. I think they were like 109, 125, something like that. But Chef Boy, I don't really do a lot of shopping. These things could be 5 years old, could be 3 years old. I don't know. I don't really buy a lot of, I don't really like shopping at all. So when I get something, I just try to get something good one time and let it, and I ride it until the wheels fall off. So these things I'll have these things until the straps and stuff start falling apart on them. Because I don't like shopping. I mean, unless I'm shopping for some for some tackle or something like that. But other than that, I do not like shopping for clothes. We got Fred Dyer checking in. He says, how do you like the newer Ducket rods compared to the older ones? Oh, this is lovely. This right here. I mean, I used to love that black ice, but this right here, oh my God. The bendation is sensational. So to answer your question, I mean, it's a good rod. I think it's better than the black ice rod. All right, let's see. Living Out Loud says someone in the chat wants to know if it hurts when you catch the fish. My question is, hurts who, the fish or MoneyBass? Does somebody ask that for real? Does it hurt? I missed it. I missed it. We got AC tuning in. What's going on, AC? AC in the chat. Okay, we're gonna get something to the boat so we can see if anybody gets DQ'd today. Today be another day of DQism. AC, do you have a YouTube channel? If you get a YouTube channel, you need to name it the DQ Queen. And do the best DQs of 2025. The DQ Queen's best disqualifications. The funny ones were always when somebody protests and be like, hey, I shouldn't have been DQ'd. Chef Boy in there trying to start something in the chat. I was not saying anything about the DQ Queen today. Oh my goodness, hold on. That does remind me, Chef Boy. AC, you only have about 2 or 3 more days. We need, oh my goodness, guys, look at these waves that are rolling toward me. Can you guys see that wake? Can you guys see that? So AC, no, I was not saying anything until he just mentioned that I was saying something. Now it reminded me that I should have been saying something. But guys, you see these waves coming towards the boat right now? Summertime offshore fishing is no joke. Let's see how bad it rocks the boat. Let's see. And they hit. Bam. All right. It wasn't too bad. All right, let's head back over and get back on course again. All right, so AC, inquiring minds want to know, did you catch a fish this month yet? Because we're going to be holding court will be in session again next week. Court will be in session again next week, AC. I know SWAT lawn operations isn't on the lake today. SWAT is out there swatting. But AC, you got to get on it. Because I don't think you can get another extension. That's right, AC. Court will be in full effect. Actually, I'm going to have to make a private, well, not a public post on my channel that court will be held on, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday of next week. We're going to have to get the jurors back in action. She says, I can't go anywhere without whipstick. Hey, you might need to go and get you some worms, some live bait. You might need to go get some live bait and hit the bank. There will be no excuses this time. They're going to have to do a real sentencing this time. They're not going to be able to postpone it. She said, SWAT is cutting my grass right now. Blaster says, I'm here, juror. That's right. Blaster was a juror. A juror. Jury will be in session. Trial court will be in session. Queso. What is queso? Quesadilla? Terry said, you better go to Costco, get a frozen fish and fake it, AC. This next court session will be real. There will be no stays. There will be a real sentencing this time, AC. Okay, I'm not getting these fish to bite. We're gonna try it one more again, and then we're gonna move on. Yeah, it feels kind of good out here now, guys. The sun is starting to go down, so it's not beaming hot. We have a very nice, cool breeze. AC says, I just fried some fish. That does not count. That does not count at all. Uh-oh, Living Out Loud is stepping in. She says, AC, don't let these guys intimidate you, girl. Go on out there and show these guys what it's all about. She said, girls rock. Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. You might need to reach out to Living Out Loud for some tips and pointers. Because we cannot accept any excuses, AC. It's been 2 months. They even gave you a bonus month. No excuses, AC. Blaster says, I might have to take AC out on a verified fishing expedition. All right, let's see what else I can try, guys. All right, we're going to try one more cast on these fish over here. Because if they don't want to act right, they're just not going to act right, right? AC says, I'm a bit worried about them. What's going on, Hooper? Hooper or Glock? Oh my goodness, not the Glock in action. Fishing says, yo, Money, can you shout me out? I mean, I'm already fishing. So this is your shout out. I guess me being out here is your shout out because I'm fishing. Whipstick said he would do my time. That is not possible. That's not how the law works. That's against the law. The LAR. That's against the law right there. AC says, I'm not worried about y'all. Uh-oh, jury, you hear that? She says she is not worried about y'all. They may find you in contempt. All right. Clint Perry. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Let's stop the show. That's the screech. That's the record screeching across the the needle screeching across the record right there. All right. CP says he has a challenge. Look, let me go ahead and put this stuff down now. What is your challenge, CP? What is the challenge? Because I'm gonna get this one this time. because I have some time on my hands. Last time, you know, I was I late? I was almost late to where I needed to be last time because CP gave me a challenge when I wasn't gonna be out there for a long time. All right, let's put this jig up. Man, I was looking forward to catching something good on that jig right there on Lake Sinclair. Let me show you guys. Look at that. I tied that jig last week. Got that green pumpkin and blue in there. I was gonna dip a little bit of chartreuse on there. Kabam! Payout. I would have hit something real good in the mouthpiece. Okay, hold on. Clint CP says you have till 6:10. So right now where I'm at, it is 6:38. So I'm guessing you mean 7:10 my time. So what is the challenge? Did I miss it? Mr. Brooks says, what state am I in? I'm out here on Lake Lanier in Georgia. Blaster says, that is a busy looking jig. Oh yeah. I wanted to give them a little something to look at. Right now, those crawfish, when you're catching these fish, they have, when you're catching the crawfish, okay, wait a minute. Catch a 2.5 plus and receive $30. Okay, wait a minute. I need a countdown. How many minutes do I have to make this happen? I need AC to start the, well, I guess CP, you can start the timer, but I need to know how many minutes do I have to make this happen? All right, CP. He says if you lose, you pay 30 to best. But well, no, CP. I am not doing that. No, I do not accept that challenge. CP tried to get me. CP tried to get me. I need a different challenge. But look, watch me get it this time, guys. Watch me get it on this cast right here. Watch me get it right there on that cast. CP says, what about that? Mascot says, I lost that 10-pounder on that same jig. Should have been there. I don't believe it. All right, now we're going to slow roll this thing, guys, and we're going to see if we can go ahead and get one right off the bat. I need a different challenge, CP. Fishing says, what is your personal best? What is my PB? Let's see if we got some long-time subscribers and followers in the chat that know. Does anybody in the chat know what my PB is? Uh-oh, Blaster. Blaster says CP, the not so generous general. Uh-oh. You don't want to mess with the general. You don't want to mess with the general. He might get you for insubordination. All right, we're going to count it down again. Manic says his is 8.73. So my PB spotted bass is 5 pounds, 11 ounces. And that thing was huge. 5 pounds, 11 ounces was the biggest spot that I got. And that was out here on Lake Lanier. My biggest largemouth was 8.56. fish aren't treating me right today. And then CP trying to hit me in the mouthpiece with a challenge where I'd end up losing. CP, I only win the challenges when they're one-sided. I only win one-sided challenges. Mr. Brooklyn says, how often do I go fishing? I generally try to get out here a few times a week, 2 to 3 times a week. And we do this thing we call Bass for Cash, where all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. So make sure you have subscribed to the channel to participate. It does not cost a thing to participate in Bass for Cash. Now, once you have become a subscriber, once we get a fish to the boat, we'll open the scales up. If you can guess the exact weight of the fish, then you can walk away with a nice cash prize. So we have some fun with it out here on the lake. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I have to set the hook today, guys. Do you see what I see? If you see something, I need you to say something. Who sees what I see? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see what I see? It looks like I have to go in and accept the challenge. But wait a minute. If I accept the challenge, CP, can we start the timer right now? Because I think you wanted 30 minutes on the clock, right? Can we put 30 minutes on the clock right now? Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. She hit me right in the mouthpiece with a $49.99. Everybody knows what they need to do. Put LOL in the chat. I need everybody to put LOL in the chat. Living Out Loud, coming in, supporting the channel strong. All right, so we have a challenge on the table. If I catch a... All right, he says okay, so I have 1 hour on the clock. Is that it? Now that's a lot better. That makes me feel a lot better. So we have 1 hour on the clock. 1 hour on the clock, guys. We're gonna make this happen today. I like this challenge now. 1 hour on the clock, guys. I normally don't have that much time. Now I can fish relaxed, take it easy, enjoy the scenery. Take a look around, guys. Enjoy the scenery. Did everybody put LOL in the chat? Now, this is what she said. Living Out Loud, the podcast. She says, go on and accept the challenge. You can do it. And she hit me with the $49.99. I need everybody to put LOL in the chat. I always want to give credit where credit is due. And what I say each week is whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or show of support for the channel, they are the sponsor of the program. They're the sponsor of that live stream, because this channel is supported by you guys, the viewers, the subscribers, people who just slide on through to see what's going on this thing we call Bass for Cash. So big shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. Appreciate that, Clint, Terry C. I see everybody shouting out Living Out Loud, the podcast. I always want to give credit where credit is due, guys. She didn't have to do it, but she did. She has faith in your partner, MoneyBass. She was like, go on and accept that challenge. All right, guys, so I have 1 hour to catch a 2.5 pounder or better. Now, see, we're around a lot of fish. Now, the thing is, I just need to locate active fish, ones that I can get to actually put their mouth on it. Blaster says he's chanting MoneyBass. You can do it. What's going on, Zyros? We have a challenge on the table today. We have a challenge. And you know what? I want to go ahead and catch this fish quick, guys. I don't want to make this one where we're waiting down to the last minute and you guys are laughing and saying, oh, can he do it? Can he do it? Nah, we're going to get a 2.5 pounder pretty quick. Oh, Clint. Clint said he smelled. Clint, that cannot be. I cannot believe you just said that, Clint. You know something? I'm gonna have to go ahead and just knock this fish out the box pretty quick now, Clint. That hurt my feelings. He put a little animal on the screen. Why did you have to put an animal on the screen? All right, Clint. I'll be your huckleberry. All right. Hey, Clint, do you know where this line comes from? So are you gonna... Oh my God. We had some schoolers right here in front of the boat, guys. We had some schoolers right in front of the boat. Oh my goodness. Somebody said 2.5, that barely counts as a fish. But hey, guess what it'll count for? It'll count for $30. All right, that's what it'll count for. But we're gonna get one. I know it's gonna happen now. We're out here where some fish are schooling too. Here they come. Go ahead and put your... Oh my goodness, come on, baby, stay on there. Oh my God, Clint. Do you see what is happening right here? Oh my goodness. The bendation is sensational. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. I'm gonna have to get the net on him. Do you see the bendation? Oh my God. Let's loosen the drag up some on this one right here. Let's tighten the drag up. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness, my heart is beating bad. It's beating bad. Alexandra says the bendation leads to girthification. That is so real. That is so true. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, it jumped. It came airborne. Did you guys see that? Did you see that? Did you see it go airborne? Oh my God. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Oh my goodness. Put yes in the chat if you saw this fish go airborne on me. Oh no, my water bottle is in the net. Where's Clint at? Where you at, Clint? Oh no. Come on, buddy. Don't jump on me again. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey guys, if this fish comes to the boat, I don't know if you can see it, but it's over. The challenge is over if I get it to the boat. It is right here too, guys. It is right here. Come on, buddy. Oh my God. Clint, is that gonna be Cash App? Is that gonna be Cash App, Clint? Oh my God, and look at that. The hook just fell right on out. Oh my God. Look at the girthification on her. Do you see that? Oh my God. She's a biggin. And look at that right there. This fish has been clipped by something before. Do you see this gash in its back? What happened to it? Something tried to eat that fish, but it got away. It got away from whatever tried to eat it, but it didn't get away from your partner, MoneyBass. Kapow! Right in that mouthpiece. Look at the size of her. Let's go ahead and put her on the scale. Now listen, guys, I don't want to keep these fish in the live well long at all today. AC, we have about 40-something people in the chat. How about we just get the likes up to 40, and then we'll go ahead and weigh this fish. Look at this thing, guys. This thing is almost 20 inches. Can you see that? It's almost 20 inches. And these fish are down there spawning, guys. Look at the side. Do you see that side on there? Oh, my goodness. Come here, buddy. Do not try to get away. And look at the tail. These fish are down there spawning. All right, guys, we only need 6 more likes, and then we're gonna weigh this fish and do this thing we call Bass for Cash. AC, if you could go ahead and drop some info in there, let these guys know what Bass for Cash is. CP, I can tell you right now, it's over. The challenge is over, buddy. Let's go ahead and put this fish over on the other side. We wanna keep her nice and healthy because she's a biggin. She's a biggin. Look at her. Look at her. Where's CP at? Is Clint in the chat talking? Did Clint leave the room? Oh my goodness, CP. That was amazing. The bendation was sensational. Living Out Loud said, that's a biggin. Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. That fish right there, this fish right here, let me just show you. That fish right there, do you see that? She's huge. That fish right there is dedicated to Living Out Loud, the podcast, the current sponsor of today's live stream. Let's go ahead and close that live well up. Get some water circulating in there. And like I said, guys, I do not want to leave that fish in here long at all because the water temps are kind of warm nowadays. Oh my goodness, my heart was beating. Oh my goodness, where's Clint at? John Joe says, where's Chicken Hawk? All right, guys, we only need 4 more likes. Go ahead and hit me with 4 more likes in the chat, and we'll see if we can hit you guys right in the mouthpiece with a nice payout, all right? Oh, my goodness. Did I call it? Did you guys hear me saying, oh, yeah, there it goes. Kabam. Oh, my goodness. And just like that, it's done. Is Clint still in the chat? Hey, Clint, I'll tell you what, if you want to do it this way, Clint put a 2 in the chat. What does a 2 mean? Oh, yeah, we're almost to those likes, guys. We need 3 more likes. I see 3 more likes on my side. Let's get 3 more likes. Oh, my goodness, that was a good one, guys. I thought that thing was going to bend my hooks out. Let's see if it bent my hooks out. It sure did not, because I changed the hooks out on these baits because the hookup ratio was kind of atrocious at one point. All right, Clint says no audio or video. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Can you guys hear me and see me? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me and see me. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I see CP saying that. CP said, I can't hear you. He said, see no evil, do no evil. He said, me no see. He said, I didn't see the catch. Clint put his eyes over his hand. His eyes over his hand. Clint put his hands over his eyes. I think that's why you couldn't see it, Clint. Clint, did you see the hook set? Did you see the bendation? I need to know, Clint. Did you see the bendation? That's all I need to know. In the chat, who saw the bendation? Put bendation in the chat if you saw it. We're going to have to give that a bendation rating, guys. Dominic says, yeah, he can't hear or see since that catch. All right, you guys said you can see me and hear me. And we just hit. For me, I'm showing that we need 1 more. I'm just showing we need 1 more like, guys. 1 more like, and then we're going to weigh that fish. Put bendation in the chat if you saw the bendation. The bendation was sensational. Oh, my goodness. We're going to do a quick countdown. We still need 1 more like. Once we get 1 more like, we're going to go ahead and weigh that fish, guys. We're going to do it kind of quick because I don't want to leave the fish in the live well these days because the water temp, we're sitting at about 84 degrees. So these fish are kind of stressed out. Let's go ahead and hit spot lock. We need 1 more light, guys. Let's see if we can get a nut. I told you guys we're out here for a good time, not a long time. Okay, I see you guys dropping bend day. We still need 1 more light, guys. Make sure you double tap the screen. We just need 1 more light, and then we're going to weigh that fish. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel. The only requirement is that you subscribe to the channel. That is it. It does not cost a thing to participate in Bass for Cash. Just subscribe to the channel, guess the exact weight of the fish, and just like that, you can walk away with a nice cash payout. It's fun. All right, we are now at 40. So we're gonna reel this in. We're gonna do this. This is the last cast before we go ahead and weigh that fish. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel. If we have anybody that is new in the chat, type the word new in the chat for me. We got the adventures of Chicken Hawk. He says, I just like to see that dink. Oh, Chicken Hawk. Chicken Hawk is in the chat right on time, guys. Now, when we weigh this fish, remember, if you guess the same weight or lower than Chicken Hawk, you might as well just say you don't even want that money. Chicken Hawk always guesses too low. Clint says, unfortunately, I think it's a 295. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think the challenge is over. I think the challenge is over, guys. All right, so we're going to go ahead and you guys did what you need. I mean, I did my job. Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. She came in and did her job. She was like, MoneyBass, you can do it. And she was right. She was like, MoneyBass, you can do it. Oh, my goodness, that fish is huge. Let's go ahead and open up these live wells real quick. All right. We are going to, you know what? I forgot to charge up my rechargeable battery, so we're still running on the regular batteries, which is still fine, because as you see, it is fully green. All right. Oh, let's hit spot lock. So, okay, we're on spot lock, so we don't keep drifting. All right, so I showed you guys, that fish is almost 20 inches. Now, watch what Chicken Hawk puts in the chat. His guess is always low, guys. He's always low. Shout out to Artist. Zyros put new in the chat. Zyros, you've been here before. All right, so it looks like we only have one newcomer in the chat. All right, so we're about to go into subscriber only mode. So all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel to participate in Bass for Cash. So just bear with me, guys. All right, as we go into subscriber only mode. There we go. We are now in subscriber only mode. Let me show you guys the scale. Oh my goodness. And let me show you guys the fish. AC says she is ready. Chicken Hawk, are you ready? Is Chicken Hawk ready? That's what I want to know. Is Chicken Hawk ready? Look at the size of this thing right here. And even with that big old chunk of meat missing out of its back. Oh man, is this, yeah, something broke his fin. You see that? Maybe when it was younger, maybe a hawk or something tried to get it. But you guys see that right there? Look at the girth on her. Do you see the girth on her? Oh my God. Chicken Hawk says, I stay ready, so don't have to get ready. All right, so there we go, guys. All right, AC, we are in subscriber only mode. You can open the scales. Once you guys see scales officially open, make sure, do not get DQ'd. If you put more than one guess in there and you are not a member, that is the easiest way to get DQ'd. One guess and one guess only. The scales are now officially open. You guys have 2 minutes. Look at that. This thing is almost 20 inches long. And look at the girth on her. Let's see how much girth she has. Oh my goodness. 5.5 inches of girth. The girthification came right after the bendation. They're linked together. Bendation leads to girthification. You guys have 2 minutes in the chat, and then we're going to weigh that fish, guys. You have 2 minutes in the chat to put your guesses in there. And while you guys have those 2 minutes, I'm going to take some time to get another cast in. See if we can get another one to the boat. The Adventures of Chicken Hawk says $2.99. That's after swallowing some water. Oh, do you guys see it? He said two. He guessed more than Clint. Chicken Hawk is starting to see the light. He's like, I'm not going to doubt my partner MoneyBass anymore. That is the biggest Chicken Hawk. Even if I had a 5-pounder, Chicken Hawk still doesn't guess $2.99. What has brought about this change? All right, guys, the countdown is happening right now. Make sure you get your guesses in. After 2 minutes, the scales will be closed, and then we will weigh that fish. And we're looking to see, do we have anybody that got DQ'd? Do we have any DQs for the day? All right, here we go, guys. We got another. Let's get this lined up and get this right. I think we're about to catch another one, guys. Oh, Zyros got DQ'd. I knew it was going to happen. I knew somebody was going to get hit with the D and the Q. All right, the scales are now closed, guys. We're going to reel this in. So kind of slow down in the chat for a second. We're going to see if we can pop another one in the mouthpiece real quick. See if we can get back-to-back blaps. Blappity blap on them. Look at the retrieve, guys. You see that retrieve? The retrieve is nice and slow, nice and simple. Okay, we didn't have any takers that time. We might. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. All right, there we go, guys. It's about to happen. We're about to make it official like a referee's whistle. Let's go ahead and get this scale turned on, and we're going to weigh this nice fish right here that has ended the challenge. All right, guys. AC, are you ready? We got the scales on. I can't believe Chicken Hawk gets 299. If Chicken Hawk gets 299, then this must be definitely a 3-pounder. I'm going to go with 312. Goodness, but is it more than that? Nah. Man, I haven't been out here for a minute, guys. Let's go with a 3. Yeah, I'll stick with a 312. Because the Chicken Hawk's guess has to be too small. Chicken Hawk has never guessed over a fish's weight before. He's always guessing small. All right, so we are zeroed out, guys. I think this is a 312. I have a feeling it's going to be bigger than that. But let's see. What does survey say? Oh, my God. Do you see that? We're bouncing. 370. Oh, my goodness. 370. Did anybody think that that was going to be a 370? She's a biggin. Kapaya, right in that mouthpiece. Oh, my goodness, Clint. Where's that $30 bill going, Clint? Where is that $30 bill going? All right, let's go ahead and let her go, guys. You gotta love these days out on the lake. Oh, wait a minute. Let's send her off right. Let's give her a nice shout out. Big shout out to FishXLive. FishXLive, look at her with a gash out of her back. FishXLive.com, guys. Make sure you get it. Now let's go ahead and let this fish go. Go ahead back down there and tell your buddies that you've been hanging out with MoneyBass. Look at her. She don't even realize she's free yet. Let's see if I can get her when she takes off. She doesn't even realize she's free yet. Let me scoop her back up. Watch her take off, guys. You see her? Look, watch her take off. Come here, come back over here. Get back over here. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to fizz her, guys. Let's see if she can make it down there on her own. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fizz her. Let me show you guys what fizzing a fish is. So she came up, that bladder is full. So let me show you guys what fizzing a fish is. Shout out to CP. Hit you right in the mouthpiece with 5 gifted memberships, guys. All right, let's see. So we're gonna fizz this fish real quick. I don't know who's familiar with fizzing fish, but what you have to do is you have to get it right behind this fin and let some of the air out of there. So you come back like 3 or 4 scales. You lift the scale up. Let's see if I can get it, guys. Lift it up. You put it right in there. So now there are bubbles. You'll see these bubbles coming out. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, but can you see those bubbles coming out right there? So we're getting the air out of that air bladder. Put yes in the chat if you can see those bubbles coming out of the fish. Yeah, that air bladder was full, guys. All right, there we go. The bubble stopped. Just go ahead and slide that out. The fish is good. Now let's see. Let's watch her swim off now. You see her, guys? There she goes. Swimming back down to the deeps. And so that's how you fizz them, guys. I keep these little fizzing needles on the boat. And that's really why I don't like in the summertime. I like catch, weigh, release. Because if I would have kept that fish, if it was a tournament and I tried to keep that fish to the end of the day, it wouldn't have made it. The water temps play a big part in that, but that was 370. Now let me hop back in the chat and see if anybody won. Scales closed. Let's see. No official winner. No official winner, guys. I see it. The DQ queen, but she did hit somebody with the DQ. Who got DQ'd and why? Chef Boy says no winner. Makes me feel good. Shout out to CP. If you guys see something, you always have to say something. CP came and hit you right in the mouthpiece with 5 gifted memberships. And those memberships went to Daniel B, Ken Big Fishing, Lovey Star, Nobody Really back in action. Oh, hold on. And then he slid on in with another one. Justin got that one and another one. Blicky got that one. Oh, my goodness. CB is the generous general. Shout out to Blaster. All right, let's see. Blaster says, wow, hit him with the fizz. Oh, yeah, I did. Shout out to CP. The DQ went to Zyros Garden. What did you do, Zyros? Due to multiple guesses, CP hit you guys right in the mouthpiece with that gifted membership, with several gifted memberships. AC, does that make CP the, no, I don't think he surpassed Living Out Loud yet on that. So CP is getting that honorable mention. Appreciate the challenge, CP. I got somebody trying to reach out and touch me, but let me just send them a message, let them know I'm live right now. All right, bam. All right, let's see. What else are you guys talking about in the chat? All right, so let's go ahead and get cleaned up. So challenge number 1 out of the way. You guys see that? Your partner MoneyBass hit you in the mouthpiece with that 3.70. The challenge was a 2.5 or better. But I had to do it big. Clint got me on the last one, but I was like, hey, partner, I'll be your huckleberry today. All right, so we're going to turn on in the chat. Does anybody know what a scat pack is? What is a scat pack? We're about to crank up the scat pack and get rolling. All right, we're going to go check out. Oh, my goodness. I do want a top water fish, though, guys. Let me just look around a little bit more. Let's just take a look-see. Let me see. AC says, CP, you got cheated on your 5 gifted memberships. They only gave it to 4 people. Let's see. Did they? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there's another one, 5, 6. How did that happen? Yeah, something's not showing up. AC says, not the scat. Oh yeah, we're gonna crank up the scat pack. We're gonna get to scatting in just a second. Oh my goodness, there's some lovely ones out there on a, I wanna catch some on this swim bait. Let me show you guys this swim bait right here. I wanna get one on this right here. You see that? And I see a fish out there that's saying, MoneyBass, I wanna buy the swim bait. All right, fish, calm down. Perry says, I rigged it. Okay, Blaster says a scat pack is an upgrade performance common in Mopar. All right, so here we go, guys. You see those fish right there? They're like, MoneyBass, we want to bite that swim bait. I'm like, okay, baby, let me go ahead and send it out there to you. Go on and put your mouthpiece on it. Let's see what they're going to do. Let's see if they're going to come up and talk to me. Come on and talk to me, fishes. Come on over here. Let's see what they're going to do. Come on, buddy. Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk to it. Talk to it. Talk to it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's just right here in front of the boat, guys. Oh, they didn't take it. They didn't take it. What's that commercial when the guys go, oh, you got to be faster than that. You got to be faster than that. Where he's dangling he's dangling something in front of somebody and they're trying to grab it. Oh, you got to be faster than that. Oh, yeah, so I'm rolling in the scat pack. Let's get to scatting. Bam. All right, I think we're going to hit them in the mouthpiece, guys. There's my bait right there, and there's the fish. Let's see if they're going to follow it. Okay, they're coming over looking at it. Look at all of them. They went down there to it. Now all I need is a little tappy tap. We're gonna pop another one right in that mouthpiece, guys. Living Out Loud says a scat pack is what they call the bag after you pick up the doggy. Oh my goodness, not that kind of scat pack. All right. Come on, buddies. Just go ahead and just bite it just a little bit. I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Let's get back on it one more again. Big shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast, the current sponsor of today's live stream. Like I always say, whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or show of support of the channel during the live stream is the sponsor of that live stream. And right now we're looking at Living Out Loud, the podcast, with an honorable mention going out to Clint Perry. Slid on in and hit us in the chin with some gifted memberships. CP is the general of the money team, guys. He slid right on in and hit you guys with those gifted memberships. So when we get this next fish to the boat, some of you guys are going to have some special privileges that come along with being a member of the channel. If Zyros was a member, he wouldn't have got DQ'd. Oh my goodness, guys. I think we might be doing a little something right here. I think something might be about to happen. Is it going to happen, Captain? We're going to see. We're going to see. Can I make it happen one more again? Just one more again. I'm not asking for much. Come on, go ahead and get it. Come on, go ahead and get it. Oh, why you gotta do me like that? They did me dirty. What's going on? Who was that? Anders in the chat. Good to see you joining in. We're gonna go ahead and get another one to the boat. Dedicated that first fish to Living Out Loud, the podcast, the current sponsor of today's live stream, guys. Make sure you check her out. She does her thing on YouTube too. Great outdoor content. Oh man, I think that may have been the money cash right there. I think that might have been it. Let's count her down. Let's count her down. Living Out Loud, an iPhone. All right, so we just counted it down. Now we're gonna snap it. Did you guys see that snap? Now we're gonna see if I can hit it with the crackle and then the pop. What's going on, Aiden? Says, yo, I love fishing. I do too, Aiden. Fishing is fun. All right. They're not cooperating over here anymore, guys. Let's go ahead and keep it moving. Well, I mean, that challenge came and ended pretty quick, didn't it? I actually still have another, 25 minutes left on the challenge. 26 minutes left on the challenge. I ended that one kind of quick. I told you guys I had to go ahead and, go ahead and end that challenge quick. I didn't want to prolong it and have you guys like, he's not going to be able to do it. He's not going to make it. I went ahead and knocked it out with the quickness today. All right, let's go ahead and ease on over to another location and see what we can see. Aiden says, do you have a bait caster? I sure do. I'll show it to you in just a second, Aiden. I'll throw that bait caster. Let me see. I have two bait casters up front. One with a top water bait and one with a swim bait. So we're gonna ease on out here. All right, man, look at these waves, guys. I don't know if you guys can tell how big these waves are. But the wakes that these boats put out is kind of atrocious at times. All right, so Aiden, there you go. So this right here is my bait caster that I throw my swim bait on. See that right there? It's a good and I like it. And the bait that I have on there, I'm gonna see if we can catch a fish with this today too. Uh-oh, Clint says he's playing in the next challenge. Clint, what is the next challenge? All right, so here we go, guys. I'm gonna ease up on them and see if we can hit them right in the mouthpiece with this swim bait right off the bat. All right, I need you guys to help Andre out in the chat. Need some suggestions on some reels. What do you guys suggest out there? I like lose reels. I like lose. My suggestion would be to get a nice lose reel. Those are some very good combos, and they are not very expensive. This right here is a 13 Fishing Concept Z. Can somebody in the chat look up 13 Fishing Concept Z? And this ratio on this is, what's the gear ratio on this reel? 8:1 to 1. It's an 8:1 to 1 gear ratio reel, guys. Look that up and let me know what is the price point on a Concept Z, this reel right now. Living Out Loud said whatever is on sale is the best one to get. Oh man, guys, they came up on it, but didn't take it. Came up on it, but didn't take it. Come on, buddy. They're all over it. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's go ahead and downsize and pull off of these fish. Let's get a nice long cast, and then we're gonna run from them. Terry C said it's $1,500. We have Giant Chaser Sam checking in. What's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Terry C said get a Zebco. Fish of a Dollar says Shimano. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pop that right there in place. And now we're gonna reel this one back in. I think we're gonna get one on this cast, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got him. I got him, guys. Oh my goodness. The bendation is sensational once again. Did I tell you we were gonna get one on that cast? Now the thing is, can I get it to the boat? Do you see it? Put I see it in the chat. Blaster says bendation. It has a little bend to it. I don't know if the fish isn't that big yet or if it's just not fighting. Oh my goodness. Or if it's just not fighting yet. Let's see if it's gonna try to go airborne on me, guys. It has some good head shakes on it. And it has some good bendation on it too, but I cannot tell because it's not really fighting that much. And it looks like it's trying to go airborne on me. Man, guys, you know what? I think this might be another good fish because the way that it is not acting erratic like those small fish. And it has a few good head tugs on it. And it has some nice weight on it too, guys. Can we get it to the boat? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is. It's fighting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Look at the waves, guys. These waves are knocking the boat around. And I'm trying to get this fish to the boat. And this fish does not want to come to the boat, but I got to get the net. I got to get to the back and get the net, guys. The net is over there, and I'm over here. Oh, no. It just tried to swim up on me real fast. Okay. Can I get the net? Okay, I got the net, guys. I got the net. I don't know what we have here. Let's see, guys. It can see the boat now. It can see the boat. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. And it's barely hooked. Oh, no. It's barely hooked, guys. Oh. Oh, my God. Look at these fish. These fish have sores on it, too. You guys see that? Oh, my goodness. The bendation was sensational. Clint. Clint, you took too long to give me the next challenge. Clint, what happened? Let's see. Did Clint already put the... Clint, you didn't put the challenge in the chat. Look, I won the challenge anyway, Clint. You didn't announce it, but whatever the challenge was, I already won it again. I'll count that as a win. We got the double win. All right, AC, are you still in the chat? Oh, my, look at the head on her. Oh, my goodness. What was the weight on the last one? 3.70? Oh, my goodness. Look at the head on her. Let's go ahead and get this bait off of here. James said, hit it with the flip. Hey, I got it in the lip. But this one right here, I can tell you for certain that I was not going to get it with the flip. Because these are so small. And I can't get the thing out. There we go. There we go. All right, well, at least seeing it now, I knew it wasn't going to come off. All right, let me get my pliers, guys. Bam! We got a nut. Oh, my goodness, guys. Can you see it? Let's check the girth out on it. Oh, my goodness. It tried to bite me, and it did. It bit me all right. Look at the girth on it, guys. Do you see that right there? Look at the stomach on her. Oh, my goodness. Let's go ahead and get it in the live well so it'll stay alive. We're going to put some circulation on it. Put some water in that live well for it. But look, let me just show you guys real quick on the scale. Let's see what it hits on the Richter scale. What does it hit? That last one was almost 20 inches. And this one is 19. Do you guys see that? Can you see it? That's 19 right there. And there's 20. You guys see it? So it's about 19 and a quarter. Let's go ahead and get it in the live well. Now remember, guys, we can't leave this in here long. We're gonna put some water on her because she's tired. She was fighting. So we gotta get her back in the water pretty quick like. How many likes do we have? We have 50 people in the chat, 49. Let's get to, AC, how many likes you think we need? Let's get 5 more likes. No, let's get, what do you think, AC? 55 likes or 60 likes? Which one do you think we need, 55 or 60? Because we want to get it weighed pretty quick and get it back in the water, make sure it swims off safe. Let's go ahead and check my line. Oh my goodness, guys, that line is kind of beat up. Oh man, we're gonna have to retie. I can't take a chance of casting that back out there again. This is only 8-pound line. Blast said 55. Is AC in the chat? Okay, we'll let Living Out Loud do the honors. The current sponsor of today's live stream said 55. All right, guys, so that means we only need 4 more likes. 4 more likes, and we're gonna weigh that fish. But we do need to wait till we see AC in the chat. Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. Everybody put LOL in the chat. Because Living Out Loud just saved you guys from having to wait. She said, let's just get straight to it. Everybody put LOL for Living Out Loud in the chat. And I do need to see those shout outs because on this channel, I always like to give credit where credit is due. Living Out Loud has been so gracious as to step on in and sponsor today's live stream, guys. So I need everybody in the chat to put LOL in the chat and want to give an honorable mention to Clint Perry. He hit you guys in the chin with almost 10 gifted memberships. So what we're doing right now, guys, while we're waiting for 3 more people to hit that like button, let's go ahead and put this line in the trash can. And let's look into my box of tricks down here, get my line bag. And we're gonna put, so this is 8-pound line, guys. So if anybody's wondering why I take so long to reel those fish in, because I'm not fighting those fish hard. I have 8-pound line on there. And with the finesse bait that I'm throwing out there to catch these fish, a lot of times in the past, those fish would win, but I kind of changed some things up that allows me to get the upper hand on these fish now. But that hookup ratio on this bait that I'm throwing right now, for me in the past, wasn't working out too well, but I was getting bit on it a lot. So I was like, I need to keep throwing that bait, but I do need to figure out a way to get those fish to the boat. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna take it back the other way. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I try to line it up in the grooves going back the opposite way. That's 5, and then just go right back up through the original loop. Guys, I sound like I heard some thunder out there in the distance. After I tie this knot, I need to take a look and see what was that I just heard. All right, let's see, guys. All right, there we go. Got that knot in there good. All right, yeah, so there's a storm way out there in the distance. But it looks small enough to where if it comes my direction, I can kind of dodge it. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, so now I want to cut this tag in all the way as close to this knot as possible. Now, this was an Alberto knot that I tied. So if anybody wants to know how to tie it, just look up Alberto knot on YouTube, and you'll see some tutorials on how to. And I always, after I cut the knot, I always check it, because if I nick my line just a little bit, then I would rather break it right here testing it than wait until I get another one of these nice fish on the boat during one of these Clint Perry challenges. All right, so there we go, guys. So I'm putting a lot of pull on that, and that knot will hold. And now I'm just checking to make sure the knot is small. Okay, there we go. So that knot is good. And since I fish a very clear water lake, I like having a long leader. So I'll put a leader that's about twice the length of my pole. So I reel my line in the knot till the knot gets right at the reel. So if you guys take a look, there's the knot. Then I take the line. It goes all the way up the pole, back down the pole, and there we go, just a little bit past the fishing pole itself. And then that's where I cut it. So that pole is a 7'1". So that's about around 15 feet of a leader right there. And then I hit this right in the head with a polymer knot. Quick loopity loop, and we're ready to roll. Clint Perry said he said next challenge, next time. Oh, Clint, you were supposed to say the challenge before I caught that one we got in the live well. All right, we need 2 more likes, guys. Once we get 2 more likes, then we're gonna weigh that fish. Once we get 2 more likes, we're gonna weigh that fish. All right, there we go. I hit it with a nice polymer knot. Gonna cut this tag end off. Don't want that too long getting in the way of the prop. So you see the little prop right there. All right, Living Out Loud says we're at 55. Now, is AC in the chat? Is the DQ Queen in the chat? Everybody's in the chat saying, give me my money. They're like, we got 55. We're ready to rock and roll. Tobias, what is going on? Good to have you in the chat. We're about to do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, guys, we are still in subscriber-only mode. We are still in subscriber-only mode. So if you want to participate in Bass for Cash, make sure that you have subscribed. Subscriber-only mode means only the subscribers of the channel can participate. It does not cost anything for you to participate in Bass for Cash. You just have to be a subscriber to the channel. Now, it's AC in the chat. She says, I'm back. She says, what happened? AC, I caught the next fish before Clint could even make the announcement for the challenge. So now he said, I got to wait till the next time before we do another challenge. All right, so look at it, guys. You know what? I've turned the water on the wrong live well. Let's go ahead and swap it up for him real quick. And I hear some thunder. Oh man, can you guys see that storm out there? That is the storm out there. And if you look over that way, that's where I have to go to get back to the ramp. Oh man, you can see the rain out there too. Can you guys see that? Can you see this right here? That's the rain that's out there. And if I look around, it's clear the other way. So I can still run away from that storm if I want to. I'll crank up this scat pack and get to scatting. Uh-oh, AC said it's her daughter's birthday. AC, all right, so do you want me to get somebody else to do the Bass for Cash, AC? We can't be messing up a birthday. We can't be messing up the birthday. Just let me know, AC. Do we need to get some? She says, we are done. She is gone. Oh, okay. All right. All right, so we know this fish is 19 and a quarter. We got LeBronson checking in. All right. Here we go, guys. Oh, my goodness. This fish is mad. Do you see the power? Okay, look at it. Look at the girth, guys. AC, whenever you are ready, you can go ahead and open the scales. Now, I've already put this on the measuring board, and I told you guys this fish is about 19 and a quarter. And you see the scale. It's about 19 and a quarter is the length of that fish right there. It's a big one. It's a good one. Look at the stomach on her. All right, so when you guys see the scales are open, everybody make sure you're looking at that fish. Once you see scales open, you have 2 minutes to put your guess in there. AC, we're just waiting on you to announce scales open. Does anybody else need to see the scales are now officially open? And there's the fish. Look at her. She's a big one. She has a big back. All right. And while you guys have those 2 minutes, I'm going to ease back up here and test this knot. I just retied my knot, so we're going to test it out. What's going on, Joe Chandler? I'm out here on Lake Lanier in Georgia. I'm down south. I'm a southerner. Down south catching these magnum spotted bass out here on Lake Lanier. We're doing this thing we call catch, weigh, release. But before we release it, we also do this thing we call Bass for Cash. You see everybody putting their guesses in the chat? You can put one guess in that chat. If you guess the correct weight of that fish, then bam, just like that, you can walk away with a nice cash payout. Now remember, only put one guess in the chat. If you put more than one guess, you will be DQ'd. You don't want that because everybody will laugh at you. You'll want some sympathy, but they won't give it to you. They're just gonna laugh. All right, let's see, guys. I think we may go ahead and pop another one. Do you think your partner MoneyBass can make it happen? Do you see the retrieve? Do you see that? Look at the retrieve. Okay, I think I missed my mark. I think my cast was bad. Joe Chandler says, I'm from West Georgia. I'm about 30 minutes from West Point. Okay. I fished Lake West Point too. I caught a 7-pound, 11-ouncer on that lake. No, it's not 7-11. It was 7.11. 7.11 is what I caught on that lake. All right, remember, you guys have 2 minutes. Time is ticking. You have 2 minutes to put your guesses in the chat. All right, there we go. Now let's pull off of these fish, guys. It says I'm in Carrollton. All right. Remember, one guess and one guess only. All right, and let's hold off on putting messages in the chat while the scales are open. We're just looking for your guesses in the chat only. One guess and one guess only. Do not put your same guess in there multiple times. You will be DQ'd. All right, the scales are closed. All right, so we're gonna reel this one in, guys. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna pop it like that, and then now we're just gonna reel this in on a slow retrieve, and I think we're gonna get another one. Oh my goodness, we just had a hit, guys. We just had a hit, but it didn't take it. We just had a hit on it, guys. Look at the retrieve, nice and slow. Nice and easy. All right, the scales are officially closed. I'm just looking to see if I can bring another one to the boat. We had a nice little tappy tap, but it didn't take it. So let's go ahead and reel it in. We're gonna go ahead and chin check this weight. See if anybody's gonna walk away with some cash for this bass. Now it's a good one. I can tell you that right now. It's a good one. Look at her. Look at her down there. Do you see the sore on it? These fish are actually down there spawning, guys. Can you believe it? Did you guys know spotted bass still spawn this time of the year? Who knew about that? All right, so here we go, guys. Was Chicken Hawk in the chat? Chicken Hawk took off, didn't he? After he did that low guess on that last fish. All right, so here we go, guys. We're gonna weigh this fish up. Now, I think this fish, I'm gonna go with 352. 352, guys. 352 is what I think. And here we go. We were zeroed out. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, I almost failed, guys. Okay, look, I'm gonna reweigh it, guys, because I'm bouncing around too much. Look at Chicken Hawk, came in with 278. I said 352. We're gonna reweigh it because I was bouncing around too much. Some waves were hitting the boat. So we're zeroed out. And here we go, guys. Still bouncing around, guys. I'm bouncing. What is it gonna lock in? 333. Bam! Like I told you, Chicken Hawk is still low. Chicken Hawk is still low. Look at that fish, guys. We got a 370 and a 333. Oh my God. Do you see that? Let's go ahead and let this one go. Let's see if we have to fizz this one. We may have to fizz this one too, guys. Let's just check and see. Let's see what she can do on her own. All right, come on, girl. Go back down there and hang out with your partners. Can she make it? Uh-oh, look at her. That one took off. She took off quick. All right, there we go. Oh my God, Terry C. Terry C said, that's me. Terry C came in with a 333. Now hold on. Terry C is a member of the MoneyTeam. Oh my God. Do you guys know what that means? If you are a member of the MoneyTeam, not only do you get 2 guesses, but you get twice the payout. Just got hit right in the mouth. People nice out. Got some weekend money. Terry's like, oh yeah, I'm hitting the club tonight. Isn't today Saturday? Oh my goodness, guys. Can you hear that? Did you see that lightning? Put yes in the chat if you saw it. Put yes in the chat if you saw that. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. AC, he won $80? I thought it was 40. But I think, who was it? Did Clint Perry, did CP put another 40 in the chat? Is that what happened? I think CP had won last week and went ahead and threw that money back into the chat. Hey guys, do you see that lightning? Put yes in the chat if you saw the lightning. Should I stay out here and keep fishing or get out of here? Put stay or GTFO. Put stay or GTFO, guys. What should I do? Is bass for cash worth risking it? Should I risk it all for some cash for this bass? Terry said, go. AC said, scat. She said, hit the scat pack. AC said scat. Living Out Loud said, heck no, go home. Lost said go. Everybody's saying go. It's just a little lightning. Lightning ain't never, well, maybe it has hurt somebody, huh? A little lightning ain't gonna hurt. Oh goodness, there it is again. Did you see it? Chef Boy says, you might get special fishing powers if you stay. Look, wouldn't you know Chef Boy is the only one encouraging me to stay? Oh, James says, stay until the rod starts making sounds. Living Out Loud said, well, stay then. Caleb said, just one more cast. Caleb said, one more cast, buddy. I think Caleb knows what it means to a fisherman when you say one more cast. Caleb is trying to set me up. The setup is real. Shout out to Terry C. Everybody put Terry C in the chat. Terry C slid on in and got an $80 payout. Listen, if you guys are not telling your friends about Bass for Cash and about this channel, are you really a friend? Terry C just walked away with $80. All he's doing is hanging out, enjoying some good listening and good fishing. Good listening and good fishing. That's all we're doing out here. We're popping these fish in the mouthpiece and popping you guys in the pocket with some cash for that bass. Now, definitely, AC, I need you to make sure you put the info for SWAT Lawn Services in the chat. I want you guys to know that Bass for Cash is sponsored by SWAT Lawn Operations. And what we have to do is we have to support the companies that support the fishing community. And SWAT Lawn Operations is definitely one of them. You guys see the information. SWAT Lawn Operations is based out of Conyers, Georgia, and services all surrounding metro Atlanta areas. For a free estimate for your residential or commercial properties, make sure you call 404-423-5131. Big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Everybody put SWAT in the chat. SWAT, service with all the trimmings. Shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. Oh my goodness, Terry C. Terry C, what are you gonna do with your $80? I'm gonna go to Disneyland. Oh my goodness, Terry C slid on in and got hit in the chin with an $80 bill. Can you believe it? Terry C, did you get the funds yet? I just want to see the confirmation. I want to see Terry C come back and confirm that he got the funds. He had some fun and got the funds. Let's see. AC says, Terry C, we are working on sending the payment. Oh my goodness. Did everybody put SWAT Lawn Operations in the chat? Living Out Loud says, I can believe it. We're out here having some fun in the sun. Now, which way did that storm go, guys? So the storm was over there. Now it's over here. So it looks like it's going to miss me. So we're good. We're good. Joe Venture said, bro, I just got a 10-pounder. Was that a catfish? Was it a catfish, people? Joe, did you hit a catfish in the head? Because if you're talking about a largemouth bass, that thing is huge. What kind of 10-pounder did you catch? Caleb says, stay then. You fish to catch. Joe said, nah, partner, that's a bass. He's like, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I know about these large mouthuses. They got big mouths on them, and I caught one. Joe like, hey, I hit it right in the mouthpiece. What did you catch your fish on, Joe? Uh-oh, look at what I see, guys. I see a message that says, Terry C. payment sent. Please confirm. Oh, my goodness. Is Bass for Cash real? Is Bass for Cash really real? James said Joe hit him in the head with a bare-handed catch. Oh, my goodness. Is Bass for Cash real, or is it for play? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Is Bass for Cash real? Because I can tell you right now, Bass for Cash is not for play. Terry C is walking away with $80. Terry, what are you going to do with that $80? I wouldn't mind getting $80. I'm not even getting $80, Terry C. I want $80. I want to play Bass for Cash. Can somebody else go out to their lake and do this thing called Bass for Cash so that I can play? I want to win some cash for guessing the weight of a bass. It sounds pretty fun. What was that old commercial? I'm not only a client, I'm also the president. I'm not only the Bass for Cash client, I'm also the president. Chef Boy said AC is gonna do it next. Yes, that is right. AC, you listen. You need to get out on the water and do a Bass for Cash. The Adventures of Chicken Hawk says your guesses will be too small for the fish I catch, sir. Oh my goodness. Chicken Hawk, what are you doing tomorrow, Chicken Hawk? How about you meet me out on the lake again tomorrow? You go out there on your big bass lake. Come on, Chicken Hawk. Don't chicken out, Chicken Hawk. Joe says he caught it on a jig head with an artificial worm. Oh my goodness, you guys see who is in the chat? Is it really him? Shout out to Whipstick Fishing. SWAT Lawn Operations is paying once more. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Do you mean one more today? Are you paying that today? Do you want to call it a day, SWAT Lawn Operations? That was an $80 payout all in one day, guys. Oh my goodness. Terry C says, I got the $80 holla. He said he got the $80 holla. All right. Shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Now listen, let me ask you guys in the chat. If you are in Georgia, put GA in the chat. If you are in Georgia, put GA in the chat. That is question number one. And then I want to know, if you are in Georgia, do you have a residence or a commercial business? That's what I want to know. In the chat, let us know, guys. All right, we're gonna ease on over and go ahead and SWAT said catch one more, so we're gonna do it again, guys. SWAT said go ahead and get them again, MoneyBass. Look at that sun, guys. Blaster says this is too much excitement. All right, Captain, we're gonna make it happen. All right, so Whipstick, is Bass for Cash finished for the day? I just want to make sure. Are we finished? We need you to make the call on it. You know, I really do want to catch a topwater fish too. Let's get some of this. Let me get some of my topwater baits ready and just do some practice casts cast. All right, so we're finished with Bass for Cash for today, guys. It looks like SWAT had to get back to swatting. Everybody put SWAT in the chat. Put SWAT in the chat. Let me see, Bass for Cash is done for today. Let's get it tomorrow. All right, guys, we're going to see. If that thunderstorm stays away, we'll be back again. Now, you know what I have noticed, guys? I think the last, AC, do you know if the last 3 or 4 times that this has been won, I think they have all been won by members of the Money Team. Big shout out to the members of the Money Team. Anybody that does not know, the Money Team are the people that you see with the badges next to their name. Membership does have its privileges, guys. The members of the Money Team not only get 2 guesses per fish, but they also get twice the payout. That's why Terry C just received $80. That payout would have been $40. Actually, it would have been $20. But shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations and big shout out to Clint Perry. Clint Perry slid in and let you guys know that he was adding in another $40 for that payout. So that is why Terry C walked away with an $80 payout. Living Out Loud says, I can do spots for shots. Caleb says, catch that top water fish. Okay, so we got, look at this, guys. I got 3 rods lined up on the side over here. So if those fish come up on top, I can hit them with the boom, bam, blap, whichever one of these 3. So I got a bait caster and 2 spinners. So if the fish are a long distance away, I'm gonna hit them with one of these 2 right here. But if they're within a certain range, I'll go ahead and pick up that one right there. But I'm not seeing any suspended fish right now, so we're gonna go down there and talk to them. I mean, well, they're suspended, but they're kind of suspended deep right now, and I don't think they're gonna come all the way up on top right now. Which means I'm gonna go down there and talk to them. We're gonna throw something out there and count it down. What's going on, Brian? Good to see you in the chat. He says, any in the box? No, sir. I didn't keep any of them in the box because the water temps are kind of high and it's hot outside. So these fish that I'm catching, I release them right away. We weigh them, do this thing we call Bass for Cash, and then I put them back in the lake so that, you know, they don't end up getting overly stressed and not making it. So I catch these fish and release them. But we've had 2 nights. We've had a 3.7. And what was that second fish, guys? Does anybody remember the weight of that second fish? I know it was a 3 something. All right, so we made a nice long cast out here. Yeah, that's right. It was a 333. Add those 2 weights together. What do you get? 4, 3. Is that 7? 7.03 pounds. Is that right? Is my math right, AC? 2 fish for 7 pounds. All right, so we counted that one down, guys. And now we're gonna snap it like that to get those props moving. I'll hit spot lock. And now we're just gonna slow reel it. Look at this, look at retrieve, guys. You see that retrieve? Got that slow retrieve. Man, guys, look at them. You see all those fish following the bait? My bait is right here in front of the fish. I'm letting it drop down to try to get some more fish to come after it, because the ones that are looking at it, they're just trailing it. But I need one aggressive fish to come flying out of there and just grab it. All right, no takers, guys, no takers. Let's ease on in. Man, it's 8 o'clock out here. But we're out here having a good time. Told you guys we'd be out here for a good time, not a long time. How long have we been out? We haven't even been out here for 2 hours yet, guys. We've been out here for almost an hour and a half. So we come out here and get the job done. AC, how old did you say your daughter was? Terry C said, you've been out there long enough to get me paid. He said, that's all that matters. All right, so your daughter is 8. So the mini DQ queen is 8 years old. Everybody shout out the DQ queen. Put mini DQ, M-I-N-I. We got the mini DQ queen. Just turned 8 years old, celebrating a birthday. And that's a birthday, B-I-R-F, birthday. Shout out to the mini DQ queen. All right, we're gonna do another slow roll. Somebody put mini DQ in there. Come on, buddies. Oh, man, they coming up looking, guys, but they're not taking it now. No takers. How about that? There we go. James got it. The DQ princess. We got the DQ queen and the DQ princess in the house. Happy birthday to the DQ princess. I like that. Little Miss DQ in training. All right, man. Look at the scenery out there. I'm in some shade right now because the sun is under that big cloud, and that cloud looks like a little grayness to it. That storm that was way over there is now way over this way, out in the distance. I can kind of hear the thunder out there rumbling way in the distance. All right, let's see. Let's ease on over to another little spot, guys. These fish over here, they're not cooperating. They're like, nah, partner, you're not gonna pop us in the mouthpiece. Appreciate everybody for tuning in today. Want to give a big shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast, the sponsor of today's live stream, with an honorable mention going to Clint Perry, CP. You guys know him well, the general of the money team. And Terry C said, hey, partner, don't forget about me. I'm walking around about $80 richer. So, Terry C, when somebody says, how much did that fish weigh? Just tell them $80. It weighed $80. Terry hit him in the head with a 333 and walked away with an 80. All right, let's ease on across the lake real quick. How much did that fish weigh? $80. It weighed $80 on my scale. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Back in action. Okay, I need to hit him with about a 60-foot cast right out that away. Let's go ahead and hit it with the spot lock and see if we got it. Living Out Loud said, blasted and I can hear that thunder. Oh yeah, I heard it too. Do you guys see the storm? The storm is out that way. It's out that way. What's going on? We got Tony 450 tuning in. Tony 450, you missed Bass for Cash today. Bass for Cash is over, but I'm gonna see if I can just pop one more just for fun. Brian says, does that boat have a pedal for the main? Do you mean a hot foot? Like my gas pedal? It sure does, if that's what you mean. Oh my goodness, guys. Ah! Oh, I thought we had him. I thought we had him. $24.50 says, hey, I'm just here for a good time. Uh-oh, did you guys hear that thunder? Did you hear the thunder? Let's see, guys. Frank said thundation. Do you guys see how close, or maybe you can't tell, but look, that boat just went by and there are the waves. Do you see how close that boat just came to me? And do you know how big this lake is? Uh-oh, the Mass Bass Tid says, I thought it was raining on you. It is raining in Northeast Atlanta. Oh, so I guess that means that thunder that I'm hearing is telling me like, hey, buddy, if you don't get to scatting, it's going to come and have a conversation with me. And I do not want to have a conversation with that thunderstorm. So I might have to hit the scat pack, guys. Oh yeah, I can see it out there in the distance, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get one more fish real quick before we have to pack up and jet. Just one more cast. Just one more cast. Bless says, get off the water. All right, guys. I can feel the wind. And look, these boats out here are running like they're running from that storm. And I have to actually go back that way. I guess I'll bring you guys with me. I'll let you. Oh my goodness, did you guys hear the thunder? All right, let's move fast. I'll let you guys, I'll stay live so you guys can see if I can beat this thunderstorm that it looks like everybody is running from. Let's get out of here. Oh man, and there would be a boat that just came that's gonna throw a big wake. You guys see that big yacht right there? This thing is making a big wake. You see it? Can I beat the storm, guys? Can I beat the storm? Do you see it? The storm is... There it is over there. We're heading towards the storm, guys. We're headed right towards the storm. Am I gonna make it? Oh my goodness, did you guys see the lightning? We're headed straight toward the lightning, guys. Man, and these waves out here from these boats are pretty big. I can feel the temp changing because we're under the storm cloud now, guys. Can you see it? There's the storm cloud right there. All right, these waves are kind of big out here. All right, there's the storm. Can you guys see all out through there? All right, look, we're under the storm cloud now, guys. So where you guys were seeing that lightning and stuff like that, we're under that now, but it's not raining. But I have a feeling that any minute, that storm can just start dumping water like a bucket. Okay, so here we go, guys. There's the big storm. Did you see the lightning over there? So we're right here in the area where that thunderstorm is at, but it's not raining. We made it, guys. We made it. Master says, yeah, bring us with you so we can see if you get caught in that storm. All right, make sure you guys have hit that like button for me. And also make sure you have shared this channel with your friends. I mean, you guys saw Terry C just walked away with a nice $80 payout today, guys. All you got to do is listen in. Just hang out with us for some good listening and good fishing, good conversations, and some fun, some jokes, some laughs. Get to see some nice fish caught. We go over some fishing lures and things like that. So if you guys want to get out here and catch some of these fish yourselves, then I can help you do that too. All right, look at that. All right, easing right up on this dock. Bam. All right, there we go. All right, guys, we made it. Now that we made it to the dock, I just have to get loaded up real quick before we get caught in the rain, because the skies are kind of dark. I don't know if you guys can tell, but just take a look around. The skies are kind of dark out here. Dropping my talons real quick. Now, we dropped a quick video a little earlier whenever we came out here on the lake. Let's go ahead and turn the motor off. Let me just take a look real quick and see what that video did. See who went and saw the video that I uploaded today. There it goes. Boat life. For a good time, not a long time. See what kind of fish we can get to the boat. We're doing this thing we call bass for cash. All right, guys, we made it. So it looks like we're gonna sign off. Once again, want to give a big shout to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. You saw the information in the chat. If you are in the Georgia area, they are based out of Conyers, but service all the surrounding metro Atlanta areas. Make sure you reach out to SWAT Lawn Operations, all right? It is very important that we support the businesses that support us in the fishing community. Also want to give a big shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast, the sponsor of today's live stream, with an honorable mention going out to Clint Perry for those gifted memberships. And you guys know who's walking away today with a big smile on their face. That would be Terry C. Walked away with an $80 bill on a Saturday. Terry C says, oh yeah, I'm hitting the club. He says, I'm going clubbing. Gonna order me a shot of whiskey tonight. Living Out Loud said, woo, I'm nervous. All right, appreciate that, Blaster. Says inspirational programming. Oh yeah, one of the things I want to get into on maybe the next live stream is just kind of talk to some of the people that may be in their like 20 to 30 range. See what kind of plans you guys have for your future, and talk about some things that you can do to prepare for the future. And, you know, start getting your investment portfolio together so that you'll be set for life, all right? So we'll start talking about that kind of stuff too. So we're definitely going to make this some good listening and good fishing is what we're going to have going on here. Man, these guys coming over here making all these wakes next to the ramp. And the reason why they have no wake zones is so that people's boats and stuff do not go bouncing all around whenever you're trying to load and unload and things like that. All right, guys, make sure you hit the like button. If you have not hit the like button, really, really appreciate it. Once again, big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Big shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast, and Clint Perry, guys. All right, we'll see how the weather holds up and see if we will be back out here one more again tomorrow. Also want to give a big shout out to FishXLive.com. I'll see you guys on the next live stream.